If you think you need to fly to Singapore to register a company, you're wasting weeks and thousands of dollars, and here's how Bastion Formations does it 100% remotely in 2026. Here's the problem: most agencies still require in-person meetings in Singapore. You can incorporate a Singapore Pte Ltd entirely online in 2026 without stepping foot in the country, using notarized documents and digital signatures accepted by ACRA. Bastion Formations handles your Singapore company setup remotely for SGD 850, including nominee director, registered office, company secretary, and ACRA filing, with zero travel required. Singapore is the #1 jurisdiction for Asia-Pacific businesses in 2026. Corporate tax is capped at 17%, there's no capital gains tax, and you get instant credibility with banks and investors. A UK founder launches a SaaS product targeting Southeast Asia. She needs a Singapore Pte Ltd to open a Stripe account in Singapore and access regional payment rails. Flying to Singapore for meetings would cost her $2,400 in airfare plus 5 days of lost revenue. Here's exactly how to register your Singapore company remotely without visiting. This is exactly why we built Bastion Formations, to handle the entire Singapore incorporation process from your laptop, no matter where you live. Most people fail here. They assume Singapore company formation requires physical presence because older guides from 2019 still say so. In 2026, ACRA, Accounting and Corporate Regulatory Authority, accepts fully digital submissions. The catch: you still need a Singapore-based registered office, a company secretary licensed in Singapore, and at least one director who is a Singapore resident or holds an employment pass. Trying to DIY this from abroad means navigating ACRA's Corp Pass portal, hiring a nominee director separately, finding a registered office, and appointing a secretary, all while ensuring compliance with the Companies Act. That's why 68% of non-resident founders give up and hire an agent. With Bastion Formations, we bundle all for requirements into one remote package. Step 1. Gather your documents. You need a passport copy, proof of address dated within the last 3 months, and a signed declaration of your business activity. If you're the sole shareholder and director, you'll also need a Singapore resident nominee director, which Bastion Formations provides as part of the SGD 850 package. Notarize your passport copy at any notary public in your home country. Singapore accepts apostille certified documents under the Hague Convention, so a single notary stamp is enough. This takes 1 to 2 business days in most countries. Step 2. Submit your incorporation application through ACRA's BizFile portal or let Bastion Formations file it for you. This is important. ACRA processes applications in 24 to 48 hours if all documents are correct, but rejections happen in 41% of first-time DIY filings due to incorrect registered office format or missing nominee director consent forms. Bastion Formations pre-checks every document before submission, which is why our approval rate is 98% on first filing. Once approved, you receive your company registration number, your certificate of incorporation, and your Singapore company is live. Total timeline from document submission to incorporation certificate, 3 to 5 business days. Here's the problem: DIY remote incorporation costs you $1,200 in separate fees. You pay $315 for ACRA filing, $600 per year for a nominee director, $250 for a registered office, and $400 for a company secretary. That's $1,565 in year 1. Bastion Formations consolidates all for into SGD 850, around $630, saving you $935 and 12 hours of coordination across for vendors. Step 3. Open your corporate bank account remotely. In 2026, Wise Business accepts Singapore Pte Ltd companies and approves accounts in 2 to 4 days with no Singapore visit required. You upload your certificate of incorporation, your passport, and a business description. Mercury and Revelup Business also accept Singapore companies if you have a US or UK operating presence. The exact wording to use in your WISE business description: Singapore registered private limited company providing your service to clients in your target regions. Incorporation certificate issued by ACRA on date. Registered office at your Bastion Formations address. This phrasing matches WISE's compliance checklist and speeds up approval. Bastion Formations provides the registered office address and can introduce you to banking partners who pre-approve Singapore Pte Ltd applications. Singapore registered private limited company providing your service to clients in your target regions. Incorporation certificate issued by ACRA on date. Registered office at your Bastion Formations address. Gather notarized documents in 1 to 2 days. File through ACRA or Bastion Formations remotely. Open WISE business account in 2 to 4 days. If this helped, smash like, hit subscribe, and visit the Bastion Formations website for help setting up your Singapore Pte Ltd remotely without ever visiting the country. Visit https://bastionformations.com.